holidays!
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa, but of course.
I'm Nathanael.
And I'm Hannah.
And we welcome you to Easy Treats.
Today on the show, we're doing an awesome recipe which is perfect for this holiday season.
Gingerbread.
Ooh, wow.
Gingerbread is really versatile. You can make anything from tiny men and women
to a house for them to live in.
or just a big chunk with a cold glass of milk.
But today we're doing
Gingerbread men!
And women.
Let's get started.
What you're going to need for this recipe is
3/4 of a cup dark molasses,
1/2 of a cup packed brown sugar,
1/3 of a cup cold water,
1/6 of a cup shortening,
3½ cups all-purpose flour,
a teaspoon of baking soda,
1/2 teaspoon of salt and ground allspice,
a teaspoon of ground ginger,
1/2 teaspoon of ground cloves and cinnamon,
and a 2x2 of decorator's frosting.
whatever color strikes your fancy. Alright, now stir in your molasses, your brown sugar, the water, and your shortening.
Now stir in the remaining ingredients other than the frosting.
Flour, and then the baking soda, salt, ginger, allspice, cinnamon, and cloves.
Then cover and refrigerate for at least 2 hours. When the dough is done refrigerating, flop it onto a floured surface and roll it flat with a floured rolling pin.
Now you want to make sure while you're rolling your dough that you don't roll it too thin, or when you put it in the oven it'll burn. Aim for about 1/4 of an inch to be safe.
Now that you're finished rolling the dough, it's time to cut it out. But first preheat your oven to 350 degrees.
Now's your chance to get creative. You don't have to just make gingerbread men and women. You can make anything you like as long as you have the correct cutter.
Again, whatever strikes your fancy.
Flour your cutter of choice and cut the shapes as close together as possible.
Once you've cut it out, all the cookies you can, take the excess and make a round of dough and re-roll. And recut, but until you have no dough left.
After you place your cookies on a lightly greased cookie sheet, place them in your oven and bake for 10 to 12 minutes.
Or until there's no indent left when you touch the cookies.
Oh yeah. Keep a watchful eye on your cookies. You won't want them to burn.
Now that the cookies are baking, we have some major cleanup to do. Oi. It really does smell like the holidays in here. Even though here isn't really there, and there isn't here, and here is there, and there was a...
We got kicked out of Hannah's house, so now we're at my house to finish decorating the cookies that just came out of the oven.
Be careful taking the cookies out of the oven.
When you take them out, make sure that you put them on a cutting board so that they don't damage the counters, and wait for them to cool slightly before removing them with a spatula.
Okay, so we're here with Nathaniel's little sisters, and we're going to be decorating some holiday cookies, gingerbread men. Once the cookies are dried, it's time to decorate.
Take out your tubes of decorating frosting and ice them however you want.
If you're feeling extra crafty, you can make your own frosting by just mixing together 1 cup of powdered sugar and 1 to 1½ tablespoons of water. Mix together until there are no lumps.
If you need more liquid, just add more water about 1/2 teaspoon at a time until the consistency is liquid enough to scoop into a Ziploc bag.
Cut the tiniest tip at the edge of the bag and squeeze icing smoothly through the hole and decorate the cookies as you wish.
If you want to add a bit more pizzazz to your icing, just add a drop or 2 of food coloring, whatever color you like.
The cookies are done.
And the house smells delicious.
If only we had someone to share them with.
Yum! Can I have some?
Perfect.
Ooh, yum.
Yum.
Yeah, really good.
Yum. Yum. Yum.
Good one.
Happy
Do you
holidays.
think these are good?
Join us next time on Easy Treats.
That was
Delicious.